Ohio opened MAC play with a series against Northern Illinois. Taking the hill for a second straight Friday for Ohio was Luke Bryant. He was strong through the first 2 innings, working around some base runners. Opposing Bryant was Carter Cox for Northern Illinois. Like Bryant, he was strong through his first 2 innings of work as the game was scoreless heading into the third. The third was where the strong pitching fell off a cliff. Bryant got 2 outs but surrendered a 2-run homer to Gavin Baldwin. Bryant never recovered from that as he gave up a single and a walk before being pulled for Mason Gass. 3 more runs would come across, 2 of them charged to Bryant before the inning came to an end. In the blink of an eye, Northern Illinois led 5-0. However, the Bobcats did not blink. Cam Hill got an RBI single to drive in the first run for the Bobcats before Cam Boyd homered for the 4th time this season to make it 5-3. An RBI double by Will Henson later in the inning made it 5-4 Huskies at the end of the third. Ohio head coach Andrew C. discusses what he liked about the third inning with how his team responded to the early deficit.
Gass has been really good about putting out fire for us, so we decided to get to him, and he got us off the field. And I think our offense, we talk about punching somebody else in the mouth first, but we respond pretty well when somebody gets us in that early couple innings, and they did a really good job coming back in third and getting us in striking.
After escaping the jam, the third, Gass got into a major groove on the bump. He started to cruise through the Northern Illinois lineup and did it with efficiency. That performance by Gass not only allowed Ohio to save some pitchers for the rest of the series, but gave it a chance to win the current game. Over the course of his outing, Gass gave Ohio 4 1/3 strong innings of work to go along with 6 strikeouts. He explains what he was doing so well on the mound that allowed his team to make a comeback.
I think that, honestly, my 2-seam and changeup were I felt them in the pen working pretty well, and I just kept staying to our philosophy of, fill it up. Just keep filling up the zone. That's what the coaches keep preaching. Just keep strike zone all the time, and as long as you fill that up, you're just going to keep having success, make them beat you by the barrel.
A comeback was exactly what was in store for the Bobcats. Facing former pitcher Blake Gasky, the Bobcats exploded for 6 runs in the 6th inning, headlined by Dylan Shepard hitting a 2-run go-ahead homer to right and enjoying that trot around the bases. The rest of the runs in the 6th were scored when Ohio took advantage of some sloppiness on the mound by its opponent. 2 runs were scored by walking in a run, while the others came across by a wild pitch and hit batter. Once the 6th ended, Ohio led 10-5, and the game was all but over from there. The parade around the bases for Ohio continued as it scored 2 runs in each of the final 2 frames. Dylan Masters finished off the final 2 innings to polish off the 14-7 victory. The 6th inning was very emblematic of the type of offensive performance that C wants to see from his team. Ohio took advantage of the 4 walks, 2 errors, and 7 hit batters in the game, while also playing small ball to perfection. Ohio will continue its series against Northern Illinois on Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. For Bobcat Showcase, I'm Marc Goldstein.